top loader deco account called On a Moody Cloud, where I make like these little top loader decos, especially made out of felt. So like at first I was kind of doing them just for fun, just for myself, but then actually somebody reached out to me on Instagram because they saw this ocean themed top loader that I made, and I guess they really liked it. And I think they had like some photo cards that kind of matched this theme, so they actually commissioned me to make two like similar ones to this, which is so crazy to me because that's never happened before. So I'm gonna be working on that. And also I've decided to start like selling the designs that I've made already. So if you're interested, On a Moody Cloud, I have an Instagram and a TikTok as well. So if you would like to see the details, you could definitely find me onto there. And I also make like some handmade keychains, like this little tomato and some houses. And I'm also open for commission, so if there's an original idea that you have and that you would like me to execute, please reach out to me. And they're keychains as well. Right now I kind of started on the first draft, so this would be the first top loader. Basically they just asked me to keep the design pretty similar, but then they wanted like more of the space to show so that you could see more of the photo cards. So basically what I did was I kind of made the little fishies smaller so that more of the photo card would be visible. And then they asked me to add a little penguin so that it would match the photo card that they have. Little sea waves. Trust the process, okay? Trust the process. Got a little starfish. I'm not sure if I'm satisfied with the shape right now, so I'm just gonna keep cutting the other pieces first, and then I'll like place everything on the top loader and see if I should redo it or not. Let me see. This was the first ray fish that I designed for this top loader, but then I felt like it might be a little bit too small. So that's why I ended up making this second one, which is a tiny bit bigger. But I think I'm going to cut both of them and see which one fits the best on the final design. And then I'll choose. This might not be the final version because the shapes that I'm cutting out of paper are basically like just stencils so that I know how to cut the felt later on. But the customer actually asked me to add a small crab on top of the seashell, so I'm actually kind of worried that this is not going to be big enough to hold a second shape on top of it. But since this isn't the final yet, I can still make some adjustments. So I'll just finish cutting everything and lay out everything together, and then if I need to, I can still make some adjustments. So these are the crabs that the customer requested. I've never really drawn crabs before, but I think this is going to be it. I'm probably going to do the little legs with like thread and connect the claws and the rest of the body with thread as well. But if it doesn't work out, I'll probably just like cut small pieces of felt and connect it that way. So I think this is where I'm gonna stop for today. So I've only cut 4 pieces so far, but this process takes a really long time to finish, so I definitely wasn't gonna do everything today, but I think we're off to a good start. Recently, I've really been enjoying going to the library and checking out some picture books. I feel like they really make me like dive back into my childhood, and honestly, like these drawings give me so much inspiration. I really like this illustrator. I think her drawings are so pretty. Like, look at that. That is so stunning. So pretty. I really like the cover of this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the library today again and see if there's anything interesting that I can find. So let's go. The water is so close. It's kind of scary actually. I just received a very exciting package. So I basically ordered these like frame keychains, which are basically like clear frames, and you can take out the middle and put in like a little illustration. I've seen people do either hand drawings, but what I'm thinking of doing is actually like putting a little felt design inside of the keychain, so I could like make a little design using small pieces. I'm not sure if it's gonna work because I don't know if this is flat enough to fit inside, but maybe we could try right now. Okay, so that's what the keychain looks like. I'm not sure how to open it though. Okay, so you open it like so. So see, the middle comes off, and then you can put in a little design. I think it's gonna work because it seems like it's pretty deep. So you can just put in your little design inside. I just have a random fish, and then you close it back up, and that's what your little keychain would look like. But obviously I would make it look cuter. I've never made keychains with anything other than felt and thread materials, so I'm kind of curious what using something like this will be like, but I'm sure the results will be very cute, so stay tuned for that. And I got a few designs. So I got like this Hello Kitty style frame, and I got a few other ones. Like we have this little butterfly. This one is way bigger than I expected, but that's a good thing because it'll allow for more complex designs. So that's cute. And then I got this little clover. I've been seeing this everywhere on social media, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever, so I'll try making my own version. And I got this little apple. So super cute. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned if you want to see more. Thank you.